I was lucky enough to catch the premiere of Chainsaw Man's latest movie here in Japan, and let me tell you, it went way beyond my expectations. Don't worry, this review is spoiler-free. Nothing I say goes beyond what you've already seen in the trailer. I've got 3 types of shows that I watch. First, the ones I binge after the season is done. Second, the ones I'll keep up with week by week. And third, the sacred few I watch the moment they drop. Chainsaw Man belongs to that third category. Why? Because I've always had a thing for untraditional storytelling. If you tell me, hey, this series has nothing but insane broken characters, I'm instantly sold. That's the lifeblood of Chainsaw Man. It's chaos, but it's the kind of chaos that feels alive. The wacky idiots, the bad decisions, the impulsive moments, that's the stuff that makes it stand out. So, how does the movie stack up? Honestly, if you like the first season, you're gonna love this. Everything is dialed to 100. The visuals, the sound design, the fighting choreography, it all just explodes with creativity, and once it starts, you cannot look away. That's what I love about anime movies. They let the artist behind them go all out. 2 hours of runtime means there's much more budget per frame, and that translates into every shot looking gorgeous. In cases like Chainsaw Man, that extra boost is exactly what you want. Fujimoto, the mind behind this, he's not like other mangaka. He's a little unhinged, and I'm saying this as a compliment. And this movie feels like his madness is just bursting through the screen. Some stories need more space, more money, more creative freedom, and this movie proves why. Now let's talk about Reze. From the moment she shows up, the movie shifts gear. She's not just a side character, she's a present. She's captivating, layered, magnetic. It's not just Denji who falls for her, we fall right alongside him. Every scene she shares with him draws you in more and more, and that's rare. Most anime films throw in a few characters to fill out the one-off plot device. But Reze is essential. She feels like she belongs in this world, and the story bends around her. And that's the mark of good writing and great acting. Something else that stood out was the pacing. There's very little downtime, but when the film does slow down, it never loses your attention. Even in the quiet moments, it's loaded with tension. It reminds me a lot of Breaking Bad, where even the silence feels heavy. Every shot makes you ask, what's really happening here? What are these characters thinking? Where is this going? That's what makes it so engaging. You're not just waiting for the next big fight, you're leaning forward, studying every frame because even when nobody speaks, the movie is saying something. Another great thing about the film is these little montages with music running in the background. I love original music, and I think it's a quick way to throw us right back into the world of Chainsaw Man. It doesn't feel long or tedious. It was only there to set the mood, and I really enjoyed it. The movie also felt extremely emotional out of nowhere. These characters, man, they'll get ya. They're mad, they're dumb, they're impulsive, they're horny. They feel so realistic, you just can't help but fall in love with every person you see on screen, and it's so refreshing because usually it's the opposite. Usually in watching a new show like, yeah, I don't like anybody here. So if you like action, emotional undertones, or even artistic beauty, this movie got you covered. You will have a chance to enjoy our beloved morons again after a pretty long time without getting to see them on screen. Not every character gets the same amount of love, but the ones who do get flushed out a lot more than I would expect from this film. It's 2 hours of pure, unfiltered madness that I would honestly recommend to anybody, even if you know absolutely nothing about the show, so bring your friends along and odds are they are going to have a good time. Oh, and one last thing, please don't pirate this movie. Not just because it screws over the people who put their blood, sweat, and tears into making it, but because this film deserves a big screen. The visuals, the sound, the sheer insanity of it all. It's built for theaters. Watching this on a laptop or a TV would be like listening to Metallica through a flip phone speaker, so just don't. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the full deep dive when it drops, and I'll see you next time.